What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey back out with some more of the Chris Watts videos. And why not go into why the hell did Nichol Kessinger, one, we already know, Googled Shanann Watts and Chris Watts a year before, but why the hell did she Google Ronnie Watts and Chris Watts' house? Those two are big, huge red flags, and we need to take a look at it. And Michelle After Dark did take a look at it, and I want to take a look at it with her and you guys at home. So that's a tongue twister. Grab a chair, get comfortable. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it. So when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so much for the love and support that you guys show on my channel. I'm truly blessed to have all of you guys, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Also, don't forget to go over to Michelle After Dark. Go give her some love. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. I do want to ask, though, before we go any further, if you guys could write down before the video starts why you think that she was Googling Ronnie Watts and the Saratoga Trail. And then at the end, see if that matches up with it. I think she looked into Ronnie because she knew, or the Watts family knew of Nicole. They didn't know, like, her history. They knew about her. They didn't know, like, of her kind of thing. The reason why she wanted to know where the Saratoga Trail was is because she needed to be there that morning at the Watts house. So she wanted to GPS it so she could go to there. My opinions, not facts. So again, just understand that. And let's get into the video. Oh, also in this video, Chris writes letters to his family. Isn't that nice that he gets to do that? No, because the Ruseks can't do that with Shanann or Bella or Celeste. Say happy birthday, Merry Christmas, happy Halloween, happy 4th of July, happy birthdays, and to Shanann, Bella, and Celeste. I mean, the list goes on and on what they can't do with their loved ones because they were murdered by this monster. So, yeah.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's Michelle here with another video on the Watts family murders. Before I start this video proper, just let me please pass my condolences on to Cheryl and Cadel and her family. Take it from one who knows just how quickly life can turn on a dime. So, a personal...
I love that he goes to sit his mother. Happy birthday, Mom, 64, a year later after the murders. Well, not completely a year. I wish I could be there to celebrate or even just to FaceTime. Well, you could have if you didn't be stupid like you did. You didn't think about that now, did you, there, Chris?
and very heartfelt condolence from me to Sherilyn and her...
I wonder, do prisoners get time to, like, go on YouTube or computers? I know some people can go on computers to, like, do schooling and not rec time to go on a computer, but I wonder if they have any way to, like, watch YouTube so they could, like, see me or like the 100 or 1,000 other YouTubers. I'm just kind of curious if he did. I know Nicole is watching a lot of us, but I'd like to know if Chris was.
family on this incredibly difficult time. So to the video. I've been thinking about Ronnie Watts and Chris Watts' relationship with his dad Ronnie. And you know, Chris has said that his dad is his hero. And there's many little boys whose dads are their heroes. You know, they want to follow
What about Bella when she said that Daddy's my hero, and you became the monster and just and took her away?
in their footsteps. The dad is the big, strong, tough leader. They look up to them, and that's perfectly normal. It's cute. It's nice. And there's so many sons who they love their dad throughout their entire life, and they're always their role model, and that's a beautiful
I mean, I love my dad too, but you don't see me murdering my family.
thing. Can't see Ronnie as the big, strong leader, really, of the family. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be reading the Watts family completely wrong. But it seems to me that Cindy Watts is the one that wears the trousers. She's just so controlling. I can't get over how controlling that woman is.
Oh,
But that's me as an outsider looking in.
I think the same thing.
Behind closed doors, in the privacy of their own family life, maybe Ronnie takes a more active role in the family. But I'm not sure that he does. It seems to me that Ronnie very much has got the personality, very similar to that of Chris. They're willing to take a back seat, somewhat lacking in social skills, and maybe that's
where they don't like to come out and just be like, oh, talk to all these people, and I'm just gonna sit over here and be conservative and talk to my. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't sit there and be pouting like Chris did. Meh, Shanann was a control freak, and she did all this, and she made me feel like it wasn't important, and oh, my mom is the same way, and I didn't know how to control my feelings instead of murdering my family.
why Chris and his dad got on so well, because they've got similar personalities. I'm only speculating. But I want
We
to
got a
read
word for
the
that.
letter that Chris wrote from Dodge Correctional to his dad. And then I
I'd like
just
to see
want
that.
to speculate on something. Why was the mistress searching Ronnie Watts
Yes.
on the night of the lazy dog? So that would be in August
The Saturday, the 11th.
So less than 2 days.
Oh, don't forget, she also Googled the Saratoga Trail. Why the hell did she Google those?
Before the family were annihilated. She searched Ronnie Watts. So we'll speculate on that towards the end. But this is in chapter 28 of...
Unless she has daddy issues and she liked him more than Chris.
The Murders of Christopher Watts.
She's got a lot of issues.
Shanann Cadle. And this was a letter that Chris sent to his dad Ronnie on April the 7th. That
Let me back up a little bit here.
Cadle.
Okay, so
Murders of
I'm going to read
Watts by Shanann Cadle.
I'm going to read this because I do have some blind fans and Zwokians, and they can't see this. So, below are letters from Christopher that wrote to his mom and dad, Cindy and Ronnie, for their birthdays. To Cindy, his mother, April 7th, 2019. Happy birthday, Mom, 64. I wish I could be there to celebrate, or be there with everyone to celebrate, or even just FaceTime to feel like.
And this was...
What they could say doesn't matter. Their words should be like the wind. It comes, then it passes away. Are you talking about flatulence? Because that's what that sounds like. They can't see the love you showed me and the sacrifices you made from when I was a baby. 10 pounds. Yikes. All the way forward. This tragedy has left a huge hole in my heart. He acts as if though he is been in a car accident and his family was taken away so early and he is the sole survivor. And yet that's how he acts. He acts as if though he was not the prime suspect in this catalyst crime. As I know it has yours, Isaiah 6:6-9, the Lord will not allow suffering without bringing something new to be born. Like the newborn that you're going to have named Nico. We talk every day and our relationship is stronger than ever. We talk about faith, and honestly, that's the closest you get to one's soul. So I thank God every day. Happy birthday. I love you, Mom. I've enclosed a picture of scripture. I have as well. Psalms 46:1. Love and God bless Chris.
Was a letter that Chris sent to his dad Ronnie on April the 7th.
With my soul have I desired you in the night. Yes, with my spirit within me, I see you early. Isaiah 26:9. The Lord is near to all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. Psalms 145:18. To Ronnie, his dad, April 7th, 2019. Happy birthday, Dad, 63. 2 more years and you can retire, right? I'm sure all the higher ups don't want to even think about that, or they might not even allow it. That place wouldn't know their right hand from their left without you. Mom keeps saying you're working too hard, probably.
2019, and this was for his birthday. So I believe that Sherilyn was given these letters by the Watts family for her to.
So if 2019 is 63, we're in 2005, so add 5, 6, so you're looking at 69. Yeah, it's getting pretty old there.
Include in the book. So happy birthday, Dad, 63. 2 more years and you can retire, right?
Gross.
I'm sure all the higher ups don't want to even think about that. They might not even allow it. Why wouldn't they allow it? Is Ronnie completely indispensable to the company that he works for? That's the point. I don't
Everybody is expendable. There's always somebody that can replace you.
even know where Ronnie works. Where does he work? Can anybody just tell me? I mean, it's not important, but
I don't know where he works, nor do I care.
If anybody knows, that place wouldn't know their right hand from their left without you. Mum keeps saying you're working too much, and the dark circles are getting darker around your eyes. The only cure for that is more golf. I know that being incarcerated isn't what you thought my future would hold, but just know that I'm doing okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have my bad days, but I have my Lord and Saviour in
But you have those bad days because you did it to yourself, dude.
here showing me the way, as well as your support on the outside. Whenever you're at a race, ball game, or at a golf course and you wish I was there, just know that I am in spirit.
You're not. I'm just not going to say anything.
And not just me either. We have a lot of guardian angels that are with us every day. We don't see them, but trust me, they are always watching and listening. Just
Guardian angels for what? You murdered your family, dude. There is a special place and chair for you in HE double hockey stick. Again, it is not us to judge this man. That is between him and the Lord. But you cannot tell me a man that murders his entire family is going to be welcomed with open arms in heaven. I mean, we are believed that this man is going to. But again, there is always salvation, and I mean, I can't speak on religion like that because I don't know. We don't know because obviously we try to do right, and that hopefully we will go to paradise. But this man committed quadruple homicide. In our eyes, I don't know how this man is going to seek salvation or be accepted. But again, like I said before, this man is going to be judged, like all of us, in front of the Almighty. It's just going to be a matter of time, Christopher.
like Bella said, I am a hero. You are mine.
Are you kidding me? Just like Bella said, I am her hero and you are mine. You were the hero. You are no longer the hero. You are no longer a father. You are the villain. You are the monster. The scary stories that they tell. You are that person now.
As well. Well, Ronnie has treated Chris better than Chris treated his own children. Chris was Bella's hero, and he betrayed her in the most horrific and violent
Way.
of ways. She looked up to him so much, just like you did to your dad, Chris. I know that I fell short of the example you set. Oh, just a bit, but no, I never forgot how I was raised. I won't be defined by that one moment in time.
It's like the worst ever in your time.
Whilst it's never good to define somebody just from one bad mistake, one moment in time, come on, there are some
He thinks he's still a hero. He's still a dad, no matter what.
moments where they absolutely define your life. And annihilating your family, Chris, I think is one of them, quite frankly. I am still a dad. No, you're not, Chris. You're not a dad.
You're
You
not.
have no children because you killed them all.
Yes.
You can't keep being a father
Agreed.
to dead children that you murdered. That cannot happen.
I agree.
The ultimate betrayal. They are no longer your children. They were in life, and they loved you, and they honoured you, and they
Till
looked
death
up to you.
do you part.
You took their future from them.
Shh.
You ripped it from
And Shanann is no longer your wife. You are not a spouse. You are not a husband. Again, till death do you part. Dummy.
them. I am still a son, no matter what. Now, I can add servant of God in that mix. He has shown me hope, peace, love, forgiveness, and that's how I live every day. I am going to enclose a picture of the verse Deuteronomy 31:6, since I don't have a card to send.
How is he able to send pictures? Does he get like one of the disposables that wind up, or like?
And I hope you have a great birthday. Love you, Dad. And then we've got another letter that Chris sent to Ronnie
For
on
Father's Day.
So June the 11th, 2019. Dear Dad, happy Father's Day. I know today is tougher than most days because it is this day we get together to celebrate our father. And I won't be present there.
Aww.
But please know, I am always there in spirit. I am there every day, not just today. No, you're not, Chris.
You're not.
You're in prison.
Yes.
You're in Dodge Correctional in Wisconsin, many, many miles away from your family. And yes, Father's Day is going to be a very difficult day for you if you have any remorse whatsoever for what you did, because you killed every single one.
You don't get to celebrate Father's Day no more. He probably sits in his cell. Happy Father's Day to me. You're not a father anymore, Chris.
Of your children. So I don't think Father's Day applies to you anymore, Chris.
It does not.
Thank you for everything you did for me when I was growing up. You're doing now and everything you will do in the future. Thank you for being the best dad anyone could ask for. I could always count on seeing that grey flat top in the stands when I was playing school ball. Even if I weren't playing, you were there in case I got some playing time.
Oh, he's a bench warmer.
Catch in the backyard, even though I would throw it way too hard. Sometimes you were still out there. I always remember that hook shot you got me with when we played horse over the blacktop. I still to this day cannot get the hook shot down. But hey, I do have a good jump shot from all those days practicing. Let's not forget all the racetrack visits either. Somewhere between 50 to 100 races we went to, if you count Cup, Bush and NHRA. You'll always remember that day I got curious and walked over to the track while you were getting food. I think your hair went from grey to white. I will never forget the first time I felt the Top Fuel dragsters go down the strip. It was epic.
And you'll
I
never
wish we
get
could have
that
played
again.
golf more than once. It was still fun hitting the links with you. That sport is definitely harder than it looks. Stay out of the sand and definitely stay out of the water. Well, maybe when Ronnie retires, he can take up golf. I say all this to bring back some memories we share and to remind you a great dad you are. I know I'm in a place where no one thought I would be, but please know you always showed me what a calibre of a man should be and what a dad can be. Yeah, what a dad can be certainly isn't what you were, is it? You're my
Because he needs to take notes because he didn't do a very good job.
hero, and that will never change.
He failed in that
Happy
subject.
Father's Day. Love Chris.
Gross.
Chris writes so well. You know, he writes like he really means it. And maybe he does.
He has nothing but time.
Maybe he does. But yeah, something stops him from being the man that his dad perhaps brought him up to be. Before we end this video, I want to ask a question. Why, on the 11th of August, literally as soon as Chris left, so this was the night of the lazy dog, as detailed in the discovery, as soon as Chris left her place, the mistress searched Ronnie Watts. I don't get it. Maybe during their meal at the lazy dog, maybe Chris talked about Ronnie and talked about his dad being his hero, and guess I would understand why, why she would want to look up Ronnie. I mean, it doesn't say where she looked him up. It's not like Ronnie's like a big celebrity, so presumably it was on social media, like Facebook. He told Jeremy.
But you can't tell me that you can't see like what they looked at, what they wrote, what they like. Hackers have been able to do all this stuff for years, so let's figure it out.
McKenna Lindstrom's dad, McKenna was babysitting Bella and Celeste whilst Chris was out gallivanting with the mistress in 20 minutes, and then literally less than 5 minutes after.
I would have asked to see Ronnie Watts' phone, just to rule that, to see if she was contacted, or if she contacted Ronnie. Just curiosity. Or look in the call logs, see if she called Ronnie, or why she looked at Ronnie. But the reason why you look up an address is to go there.
He left, presumably if he left at 10.
And this was the 11th that she looked at it. And her phone pinged the morning in Frederick, Colorado. She never showed up to work until about an hour before her shift ended. So she had no alibi where she was at the whole morning. And they didn't look into it.
Ronnie Watts. Chris Watts. She just seen him. She just literally seen him. So why would she need to search Chris and Shanann?
She was a search freak.
To see whether Chris and Shanann and Ronnie had kind of been putting things on.
So right afterwards of the lazy dog, at 22:04, which is 10:04 at night, she looks up Chris Watts, Shanann Watts, Ronnie Watts, and the 28 Saratoga Trail, or 25 Saratoga Trail. Why else would you look that up? I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that, because I know why I would look that up. Because one, I want to go there to that place and I want to know who these people are, what they're up to, possibly if they have a phone number on their page so I can call them. Or she's just crazy. She's probably crazy, but you know what I mean.
On social media, like, was she that jealous? Like they're playing the
Yes.
happy family, Daddy being the hero, and she wanted to know what Shanann was saying to Ronnie and what Chris was saying to Ronnie. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll never know. And then 2825 Saratoga Trail, even though at one of her interviews with Agent Kevin Kovac, she said, "Oh, well, I may be able to find it again. I'm not really sure where they live." What nonsense.
She's been there.
Exactly where they lived.
Yeah.
That woman bugs me. So I'll leave
Amen.
it there. I'm curious about her opinion of Ronnie, why she needed to search him, what was going on in her.
I want to know what you guys think. I think she wanted to know Ronnie, or to get to know Ronnie, because she thought she was going to be in Chris's life. She thought she was going to be the next woman, the next best thing. So to win over Chris some more, she probably wanted to talk to Ronnie. What is he like? What is his favorite color? What's his favorite food? I mean, I've done that with my spouses that I've had. I wanted to know certain things so I could surprise my spouse. Did she try doing that? Let me know your thoughts.
Head. I'll leave it there. I've been Michelle. I do hope you're well.
Well, that's it.
I'll see you in the next video.
They were so cute. Those eyes, their little voices. And all for what? So Chris can get his jollies off with some other woman. The harlot, as he called it. The Jezebel. I would have so taken Shanann over Nicole any day. But like she said, why did she Google those right after the lazy dog? 2 nights before the murders took place. I know why in my thoughts. But again, I want to know your thoughts down below. I thank you guys for being here, watching the videos, reacting, and so forth. Please take care, be safe, share with your friends. We'll see you guys in the next video. Keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys next time.